Hello my friends, welcome to Windy Therapy. This is my channel where I share my passion for motorcycle riding, camping, and some outdoor adventures. So if you're new in here, woohoo! Thanks for stopping by, and if you're not, welcome back folks. As you can tell by my thumbnail, today I'm going to be showing my new helmet, which, not a big suspense, you can see that is a AGV K6. A few weeks ago I was teasing you guys on Instagram. By the way, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. It's a little bit different than this. I try to show my funny side and try to have fun. But anyways, on Instagram, I was asking you guys, did I buy an AGV K6, a Shoei RF 1200, a HJC I-10, or the Arai, I said the Corsair, but the Corsair is a little bit higher. It's not a fair comparison. So I'll probably say the Signet X or 10 would be probably the closest one. And to tell you the truth, my favorite one was the Arai, right? Arai is absolutely awesome. It fits nicely, it's light. I loved everything about that helmet, but it was just above my price range. So the second one was the AGV for me. The third one was the Shoei, and the HJC I-10 was the fourth option. All of them are great helmets. Most of the time is just about how they fit, so it's not the helmet is bad. I just felt that the Arai was the best one for me, and the AGV was the second best. I'll put all the links as far as where I bought it, the pricing, so you guys can have an idea. But without further ado, let's give her. So let's see what we got here. Let's open this box very quickly. I'm not gonna make a full review because there's a lot of channels out there, mainly the retailers, that make a very good job explaining all the ins and outs. There's another channel that I'm gonna be listing on the description down below that really has a very good review about the helmet. My intent is just to show you guys what I got and some comments about the user side, how I felt wearing it, some comments about the comfort, design, and quality, and everything else. So let's get into it. First of all, I got some stickers from Fortnite, so more stickers for my collection, which is good. A little bag here, which has the chin curtain, some AGV stickers, which is good. As far as the chin curtain, I've seen a lot of guys doing the reviews, but they didn't have installed, and I honestly thought I had to buy separately, but actually it does come with the helmet, which is pretty awesome. So that's one thing to worry about. Another stuff that's pretty darn cool, this helmet comes with a pin lock. Not only the visor is pin lock ready, but they also provide the pin lock itself. I'm not gonna install it right now. If you wanna see how to do it, Eric from Kraken's Garage has a video showing how to do it. I'm gonna list down below. Actually, it was the first video that I actually watched from Kraken's Garage and was about the pin lock. And now let's get the helmet. Let's see what I got. A little cheapo bag. And that's what that is. It is the AGV K6 in white. Great helmet. So I'm just gonna go over some basic steps. I'm gonna talk about the comfort, the fit, the quality, and a design issue that I believe is very critical and people need to be aware about. I think it's a little slip from AGV as far as I can tell. Just to give you guys a feedback, I'm an engineer by trade. I used to work in OEM manufacturing plants, designing components for cars and trucks. And for me, this is a big screw up. But I'll get to that point at the end of the video. So let's talk about the helmet itself. It is extremely lightweight, as it says. With my bathroom scale, it is 2.9 pounds, which is extremely light. Comfort, as far as comfort, the padding here really kind of surrounds your head and neck very, very nicely. Not only provides a nice comfort as far as the feel itself, but helps to keep the noise down. I haven't tried doing a motovlogging yet, but I can tell that it's gonna be very, very good because there's no wind going inside the helmet. So this is another point. One of the reasons why this helmet is very nice and light is because it's made with carbon aramid shell. Just very quickly, there's different shells. There's thermoplastics, which is basically plastic that gets melted into a mold. And to meet the standard requirements, they have to fill up with a lot of EPS and foam and pad to make sure those helmets make the cut as far as Snell or DOT or whatever the standard they're trying to meet. So thermoplastic is the cheapest one. Polycarbonate is the next step, which is better, stronger. And then you go to aramid, which is probably the best material you can use. Just to let you know, regardless if it's thermoplastic or polycarbonate or whatever the shell is, it doesn't mean that this helmet is better than the others. It just means it's gonna be lighter, right? Even a cheap helmet made with plastic, it has to meet the same standards. And to do so, they have to add more padding, right? So just don't get fooled about thinking that a light helmet or carbon fiber is safer. Is not the point. No, what does matter is the weight. As far as safety, they're gonna meet whatever the standard they're gonna be claiming here at the back. As far as the view and how much you can see, we can almost see the blind spots. It's the best helmet that I've seen so far, so the view is excellent. And the ventilation is something that some people were complaining about. There are 3 vents, 2 here in the top, 1 here in the middle, and 1 here at the bottom, right? I've seen some comments saying that's perhaps not enough, but it depends. Like in my case, I always ride with the visor a little bit open, not much, just a little crack like this. And for me, that's good enough. So the venting itself, the design is not an issue for me. If you need to keep your visor closed all the time, perhaps in the summertime, but considering that my motorcycle has a big windscreen that can go up and down, when I'm motovlogging, for example, I tend to put my screen up, I can open the visor and I can talk freely without having buffeting, right, or wind noise. So again, some people are complaining about the venting. I don't think it's an issue as long as you keep the visor a little bit open. So overall, like I said, this is a very good design. Has the safety feature here that can be pulled in case of emergency to allow people to remove your helmet easily in case you're in an accident. So again, it's a very good helmet. I also bought another shield, which is the blue Iridium, which I think is gonna look very, very nice. And I'll show you guys at the end how it's gonna look like. So overall, like I said, I don't want to spend time talking about the padding and taking stuff out. There's a lot of channels doing that. I just want to show you my first impressions. Yes, it's light, looks very, very nice. I'm pretty happy with. However, there's a negative side that I think is a little slip as far as designing. There's this latch here, right, that you can move up and down, which releases the visor, right? So you have this mechanism that kind of goes up and down, of course. However, let me remove the other side. The main mechanism or the latching is actually in here, right? In the visor itself. Why did they do that? I believe it's to minimize knockoffs, right? Try to make it harder for people overseas, perhaps, making another shield that fits in the K6. So I get that. However, what that did, it makes extremely hard to install this visor in a darker shield. Because if you can't see where this latch engages, it becomes extremely painful. And doing so, I managed to wreck the helmet even before using it. I'm so disappointed. The first day I was trying to install my blue shield, and in the first few minutes, I was trying my best. I was trying to be careful. I know that was my mistake. As an engineer, I can tell you that the visor shall not damage the helmet when you're trying to install it, right? I think that's a huge oversight from AGV. I hope someone from AGV may watch this video and perhaps redesign it, because like I said, this is 95% excellent, right? But there's this 5% that really annoys me because it damaged a brand new helmet and shouldn't happen, right? So I will show you guys how the blue visor looks like. Was a pain in the butt to install it, because if you can't see where this little stuff engages, you're kind of SOL, right? So you have to try, and the best way for me to do it was to do it outside in the bright sun. Otherwise, you're taking your chances because you can't see what you're doing. So in a clear shield, it's pretty easy. You can just put it on, close this little latch, and it's done, right? No problem whatsoever. But if you can't see this little part here, you're in trouble, right? And I don't like this design. But let me show you what I'm talking about when I'm talking about design. So this is my bell in carbon fiber. This helmet's probably close to 10 years old. I'm still using it. It's great. But as you can see here, the latching mechanism is right here in the helmet. As far as any latching mechanism, it should be in the main body of the equipment or part, not in the movable one. So you can see here, everything's in here. You can change, you can replace if you need to. And as far as installing, you just go like so, done, right? There's no way to damage the helmet. Again, I'll remove it, again, done, right? Put it on, done again. No issue whatsoever. This is my Scorpion, which is a modular helmet, which I really like. It's just a little bit heavy, but I like to wear this helmet when I'm going in group rides because I can open the front, I can talk to my friends. So great for situations where you need to be talking to people. Great helmet. I love the Scorpion. Same idea, right? Similar to the bell, all the main components here. The shield only has 2 plastic tabs, so there's no way to damage the helmet. Same as the bell, you just move the lock mechanism here, done, right? No way to damage the helmet. So again, and I'll show you some other examples what I'm talking about. If you check a printer, for example, as I'm showing you right now, the lid or the cover of the printer can be removed by 2 screws, and there's no way to damage the main surface of the printer, which is the glass, right? Next one, let's use a simple cabinet as an example. You can remove the door by removing those screws, and there's nothing on the door that can damage the hinge or the cabinet. So again, the main hinging mechanism should be installed in the main body of the structure, not in the movable one. I don't want to be nagging here too much, but the intent of my video is just to tell you guys that if you do have the same helmet, and if you try to install a darker shield, a blue or a dark one, just be careful. Be very, very careful, because if that latch mechanism is not all the way in, you're gonna chip the helmet, which I think is ludicrous, right? You spend a lot of money on a helmet that can get damaged by you installing, even incorrectly, the shield. However, other than that, let's see how the blue shield looks like. So after fiddling with this shield, which is called the Iridium Blue, which I think looks very awesome, but I spent probably, I would say 10 minutes outside in the sun to be able to see exactly where this latch actually engages. So like I said, it's a pain in the butt to exchange shields, mainly if the shield you're trying to install is a dark one. Clear shields, not a problem. Dark one, it is a challenge. Like I said, I'll tell you. And again, I'm very disappointed that in the process of doing so, I end up chipping the helmet right here. Brand new helmet. I didn't even have the tags removed. Even before actually going out, I managed to damage the helmet. Total my fault. I have to own it. I made a mistake because the latch wasn't all the way in, but to be honest, it shouldn't happen. So I'm disappointed about that. But overall, it's a beautiful helmet, very nice and light. So like I said, if you're looking for a helmet, this one is a very good option. I tried several ones and ended up narrowing down to this one. Why white? Maybe I'm getting old or so, but I thought my bike is black, my gear is black, jacket, pants, everything's black. So it's like a ghost riding in the middle of the night. So I need to have something more reflective. So I decided to pick a white color, which I think is pretty cool too. So that's it, my friends. I hope you liked it. If you have any questions about this helmet, just shoot me a note in the comment area down below. If you like the video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. If you didn't like it, go ahead, give me a thumbs down. That's okay. And subscribe right here. No, if you want to hear more about me and my shenanigans, make sure you subscribe. And until next time, my friends, be good, be safe, and let's keep the rubber side down. Ciao.